If I can't do it now, and it's not even the full thing, how am I supposed to do it for 26 miles? So yeah, that was a big fail today on the workout. We were supposed to have 13 miles at marathon pace, and we ended up only getting about 11. So not the worst loss, but let's sit down and we'll discuss what we do and our system to bounce back. Yeah, so working a job, trying to get all this done without a coach, I've kind of developed a system for myself. So every week I have 2 non-negotiables. My first non-negotiable is my workout, right? Whether that's 10K pace, marathon pace, 5K pace, a hard workout. I like to have it on Tuesday. And my second non-negotiable is our long run. Typically, like today, we failed, but I like to put marathon pace efforts or higher pace efforts within the long run. But a non-negotiable is if we say 17 miles, we're gonna get to 17 miles. So those are my 2 non-negotiables that I like to be able to measure. If we hit those, if we miss some of the easy runs, hey, it's easier, we're still winning, right? My next rule is I like to stack my hard days. So on Tuesday, when I do my marathon pace effort or longer workout run, in the evening, I'll stack up and I'll do a hard lift. So personally, I still like to get after it with the weights. And if that's something you're trying to balance, I've found that when I stack my lifts on days where I'm doing longer workouts, it's actually better for me because it gives my body time to recover fully. So that'll give me then Wednesday through Friday essentially to recover before our second non-negotiable lift. Nico, what are you doing? So my third rule, I call it the rule of 2/3. I have 3 things that I really like to work on, and if I hit 2 out of the 3 of them, then the week is a success, right? So every week I have a general mileage goal. For me, I think that adding miles is one of the greatest ways that you can improve your aerobic capacity. So we have a mileage goal. I try to stay within 10% of my projected mileage. So any given week, I'll set myself out a goal. I'll say 60 miles, 40 miles, 30 miles, whatever that week is. And then I'll give myself a 10% buffer for over or under. So if I say 60 miles this week, which is what we're gonna do, then I'll say 60 plus or minus 6. And so I'll aim anywhere from 54 to 66 miles. If I fall in there, we'll call it a win. Obviously, I'm trying to shoot for as close to 60 as I can, but you know, things like work, some days you have to cut a run short, some days you just feel good and wanna run longer. So we have that. And then we have our long run goal. So for the long run, what I wanna do is hit my paces within the long run. If I just did like today, hey, I completed my long run, but I didn't quite hit the paces that I had, we'll call that a quote, fail, right? So what that means then is that I wanna feel like I've achieved the other 2, and we have that workout goal. So those are the 3 things, right? If I achieve 2 out of 3 of them, then I call it a win. So those are the things that I like to focus on. And ultimately for me, that's been the best way for me to have the standard of achieving progress, quote unquote, without really always seeing tangible progress. So even in failure this week, we did learn a lot. Take it, we're gonna learn from it. And next week, we're back to a big 70-mile week, hopefully. So we're gonna push it and we're gonna take some more lessons and we'll share them next week. Let's keep crushing it, man. Let's do this.